That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is badass. You broadcasting all the No Land, the original drama cast. A shot for the point. Now everybody does drama. My favorite of those Twitch guys. I know, you know how I like Tactone especially. You know I hate drama guys, and that's how you know it's coming. Oh no, you guys know I'm above this stuff, but I got something to say. Just say your drama. It's okay. I didn't like the label either. Deal. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Your drama. That's it. Internet drama. It's the easiest way. I hate to do this. I don't know what's more annoying, the big breath before. Yeah, the big breath before an apology, or the you know how I hate drama. Well, I don't. I love it. Absolutely. I can't wait to see all those other fatties on Lolcow Live, see if they attack me back. I don't think they are, though. I should debate them.
Oh, God.
Bro, debate you. So
you're running circles around
I'm gonna invade there, and I'm gonna turn everybody to a big debate, bro. By the way, I have a story for you.
Ooh.
Our neighbors. I mean, I live in a major, like, cosmopolitan. It might be city, a twin city, really, between Mines and Wiesbaden. My across the street neighbors just rented a chicken coop, and there's about 4 hens in there, and it's so hard. The guy comes over, he drives. It's like the thing breaks down like a transformer. They open it, and you fence the chickens in, and they just go around eating all day. And I guess you get eggs. You know,
very interesting.
It's wild. Like, you get fresh eggs. Is there really any difference between a fresh embryo and an embryo that's been freezed? I don't know. Maybe there is. I don't know. I figure eggs are eggs are eggs. You know. You know what I didn't realize? Yeah. I'm from New Jersey. Keep in mind, I thought you needed the male to complete the egg. And then so they were actually fertilized embryos. And they're not. They're just apparently hens are just laying eggs all day and night. It just happens every day. And then you take those, and that's what you make these. So is it really?
Yes.
Like, why do the PETA people get upset? Because it's not really even a being, you know, there's no conception. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Probably because of the conditions they live in. Is it okay to eat the eggs across the street because these hens are well taken care of?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'd probably be classified kind of as free range, basically.
So I guess the PETA.
Because I have to look at it of like the two different ways, because the UK handles eggs differently than they do the US. So I was used to like the white eggs you keep in the freezer, or not freezer, fridge. And
that's what I have.
Like in the States. Yeah. But in the UK, they just leave them in the cupboards, and they're always brown. Because like we would bleach, I guess in the US.
What's the difference between a brown? What's the difference between a brown and a white egg?
They bleach like a layer of the shell off. Why? In the US.
Why?
I don't know. Why do they bleach?
We'll ask Grok.
In the US.
Okay, buddy.
It's used to, like, say, as Adolf says, sanitation.
Tommy, do you like working with the OnlyFans porn? I found out that today. I don't care. That's her business. No, I don't care at all. Somebody told me, like, oh, watch out. They're gonna bring that up. I don't care. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm so right wing. Like,
okay, buddy.
I guess that's a right-wing stance now, not to care about that. Fresh eggs have orange yolks, not yellow yolks. What the hell do I know there, red worm? What do I look like? Farm boy. So anyway. So what was the answer to the question now? What was the brown? Or
Sanitation. So like it's that's what. Yeah.
Okay. So that's why the English teeth are falling out all the time. They eat bad eggs. That's sanitized. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So you have a little fence. The hens, they're not much trouble. I only heard them once. Yeah, the roosters are really loud. You can't have them around.
Yeah.
But guess why I heard them? Take a wild guess. I hear them, and my wife goes darting out the front door to the neighbors. These are our new neighbors, and we get along with them pretty well. Guess why the hens guess why the hens clucked or whatever the hell they do.
Yeah.
Did and no. That cat is so goddamn lazy. She's more likely to lay right next to him. No. But you're close. There's this black cat that circles the coop and walks around it and around it and around it over and over again. And this jump, I mean, honestly, I think I could clear it with my fat ass if I got a running start. So I'm thinking to myself, all the cats in the neighborhood are probably looking at this thing. And he's just running around. Buddy didn't give a crap. He's well fed. And it's a younger cat. Bunny has all her instincts beaten out of her because she has it too damn good. I was just outside smoking a cigarette, and she was laying down, but not sleeping, and still looking back and forth. She's been doing this since before the sun went down. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you thinking about? Because she's sitting there looking like she's thinking about something. And I know she ain't thinking about shit because she's a stupid cat. What have you done for the past 45 minutes? Just staring at the wall. She stares, she looks back and forth like she's chilling. What does she think about? That's what I want to know. Nothing. Cats are so dumb. I don't know who wrote this recently. Buddy. I think it was Lieutenant Deckard. I have chickens. We had to learn to put a roof on the coop after a couple of deaths. Well, here's another thing. I don't think the cat would have to be almost a farm cat to kill a chicken, because cats don't even take on rats that often unless they're like. I saw a guy. He used cats as exterminators, so he had a bunch of litters. He said only 1 out of 20 had the instincts left over to be a good mouser and a rat hunter. The rest of them are useless. And they just kind of take to it. They had one female that could do it, and the rest of them, they would just see a rat and do what Bunny does, lay down. I told you about the magpies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to swoop on her, and she used to get real mad. And one day they just cut a deal. And they walked right by her. She didn't do a thing. I don't care. I did see her chase a squirrel once. And she's occasionally eaten a mouse. And I've seen the entrails laying all over the driveway. But other than that, rat, I think she saw a rat, she'd bolt. And I think she saw a chicken, she'd bolt. Chickens are bigger than them. Or taller, anyway. But yeah, I got to be honest. So my wife says to me, she goes, if you hear them cluck, it's probably the cat. So go out there and shoot them.
You actually don't need to interact with your
Bunny, meow, meow. I'm thinking you're always late feeding me. Yeah.
$5. Meow, meow. I'm thinking you're always late feeding me. Enjoy cleaning my dollar hit. Meow, meow.
Dollar hit. I don't want all this dollar hit. Dollar hit. Yeah, so my wife goes, if you hear them, go out there. I'm like, do I have to stop everything I'm doing to chase the fucking cats away from the goddamn chickens? I hated living in the country when I did. I absolutely despised it. And here's the thing. I won't do it. I kind of like to see the cat pick one of them off. I want to see how that goes. I mean, how often did that be? There's a big jump and it takes down here. And he chokes it out and eats it. It's Mother Nature, man. They're domestic animals. My wife didn't think that was funny, by the way. They're domestic animals. They're not wild. The cat don't know that. Cat's like, thanks for the dinner. I guess, sharpen my skills. Yeah, headless chicken running away. Yeah. So we'll see if the black cat, who pays no attention to Bunny, and Bunny pays no attention. The black cat can walk right by Bunny. She doesn't care. So now we have the black cat. All right, let's go into this stuff. I want you to, actually, you know what I want you to notice? I want you to notice the date. The date is the 18th. It's been 4 days. It's how many days has it been since Willie's video? Can you check that real quick?
Yeah, I'll double check it really quick. My internet's a bit slow here, but just loading. It has been 1 week, 7 days.
1 week, 7 days. So this came out 4 days ago. All right. Put it on the chat if you've noticed that the tiny bit of backlash has not gone over. It hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't done anything. They've tried to go after Willie, then they turned it on Nick, and Nick, they both said no, go screw. Go make a video. No one's going to do it because they're going to look like an idiot coming up with semantic bullshit, and everything would have to defy common sense. Have you noticed that? Am I the only one? Am I alone in this world? Yeah. No, you haven't noticed it. Yeah, you're right. Actually, Doug, you're right. There's been nothing. It's all been on the island. Yeah, it's imagine the guys that are saying I was sending dick pics. Nobody gives a shit about their victimization. Imagine that. Yeah, it's an utter failure. An utter failure. I bet Queeman was licking his fucking chops, thinking to himself, I'm going to have like 100K. I'm going to have a 50K. I'm going to have a big response. I think it was like 5,000 views. For a big deal like that, and a big creator, because it's all in the island. Everybody else looked at it with common sense. So CHUD, and I'm pretty sure reluctantly, spoke out on this. He calls Diorio's, like see, CHUD logic speaks on Nick Diorion's silence. What the fuck? These people really think it's more than YouTube? Your silence is violence. I mean, the way these people talk, that's what I'm talking about. You know, Jay Sock and Queeman are Destiny's best friend because they have successfully convinced a lot of people that, yeah, Destiny's a prick, but you guys are ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. And I think they have a lot of fans that went back. And I can't wait to see the heart attack when he settles the lawsuit and it's just a slap on the wrist. No, you can be a slap on the wrist. This thing has died on the vine. And I bet CHUD didn't want to comment on this. But you got to please the spicy chat crowd. You got to please them. Didn't see him go on a big. It's funny. He criticizes Nick for not covering the video, but he only like glosses over it because he wants it to go away. This is probably hope it suffices the people that own him in spicy chat, and the group of people that he's so desperate to peel a buck off of. So listen to this drama. Unbelievable.
Nicholas has been a staunch Willie Mac ally for a long time.
How about friend? But we'll take that because I know you guys don't know anything about that.
He's watched pretty much, I think, all of his videos on stream. He was saying how Willie Mac was mistreated by people recently. And now Willie Mac has put out an absolute fucking gutter tier shit video. I
bet he's going to go on about why it's gutter shit.
And Nicholas doesn't want to watch it on stream. Just feels a bit like, hang on a minute.
Oh, no, that's right. He isn't. Just like Aiden.
Like, you've been fucking shilling this guy. And now he's done something which should absolutely be criticised. Your boy Augie is...
What? 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 What should be criticized? What, you don't want to sound stupid?
He's done something which should absolutely be criticised. Your boy Augie is in the fucking firing line. Like, I don't know, man. It just feels a bit like recusing yourself from this is wild to me. And it's...
Yes, because it's so important to get it goes to the root of your integrity as a commentator to get to the bottom of maybe you don't want to hear what he has to say, CHUD. I don't know whether he's against it or for it. But let's pretend for a second that he's absolutely against it and he's just a complete coward that won't speak out on this crime that's been perpetrated. You think he wants the backlash that they got? It's not going anywhere. Nobody wants it because nobody buys it. The Queeman video of him going over a hypothetical while he has Willie's docs in the back, that works against Willie when he argues you dox me. It doesn't work against the general public. Nobody can seem to figure that out. Well, because you can't say to Joe Blow from Idaho, thank you very much. You can't say to Joe Blow from Idaho, but you did it too. Well, wait, I didn't do it. I don't have a channel. I don't have anything. You doxed that fucking guy. I saw it. Well, it was an accident. Get the fuck out of here. You were grinning ear to ear. Get the fuck out of here. That's why it died in the vine. That's why he probably doesn't want to talk about this. That's why he has to survive. Because Chud is audience captures. He's a greedy fuck. And I tell you something, I know one when I see when he looks like he doesn't tip. He looks like he doesn't tip. Doesn't he look like he doesn't tip? I mean, know.
Yeah, but they don't tip in the UK.
Mr.
So.
Work. Nah, I bet he wouldn't do it in the States either. All these socialists are cheap. Hey, I tell you something else. You know who gives the most percentage-wise in the Army to Army charities? Privates. Percentage-wise. I think the officers give more as a whole, but not as much as privates do out of their whole entire salary. What does that tell you? A lot of these socialist guys, they don't give shit either.
Disappointing that he's not willing to hold his friend to task for what is, I think, quite an egregious act. And it's
egregious. Egregious. What is this language we're using here? This is quite an egregious. You guys are fucking ridiculous. You're as ridiculous as the white suburban kid pretending he's from the hood. The only difference is it's an intellectual Napoleon complex. I mean, really, there is nothing funnier in this world than watching somebody pretend there's something they're not, and it's just so obvious to everybody. And that's what happened to Queeman's video. He's not who he says he is, and it's so transparent. You guys think you're fooling everybody. The only people you can do this debate bro subjected hair-splitting horse shit to are the commentators.
Okay, buddy.
All you have to do is not debate you. And since considering all of you are so untalented, you can't make a video firing back worth of shit. You just sit and bitch about it. You call it egregious. You act like victims. It's hysterical. It's actually funny. Notice how long ago this was. Can you imagine? And maybe because he pulled this before, and maybe because I laid the groundwork that he was a snake, because he is. Maybe nobody's paying attention anymore. Who is one of the leaders of this new group? Aiden? Aiden, the guy that calls people liars and then contradicts the lie? He did that with me, and he did that. What was the one he did recently? That's a lie. That's a lie. I talked to Augie, and then he confirms everything I heard. That is fucking funny. That is hysterical. 4 days, nothing. 7 days since Willie video, nothing. Nothing. You're a ghost. You're on the island. Nothing. Nothing. No pull. No guests. You're going to have to find an entire another community to vampire off of. It's not coming. They are the Island Boys. Operation Starve the Children is going splendidly. They're dying every day. They're like Michael J. Fox and what was that part when he's looking at his picture of the parents, of his parents? They're literally just fading away.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. All they can do is give it themselves. Now, if you go to their community, you would think that Willie was the most hated guy on the internet. But when you realize just how small they are, in fact, the only people that can attack is me. The only thing that's going to give him anything is he, but there's no clout here. And they know that. That's why Chud shut up about me for months. I would love him to cover this. But believe me, he wants this to go away. He probably hoped I didn't see it. This is amazing. Now, let's go over Augie a bit. Augie was put in, your boy Augie, what was done to him? Well, he doesn't go into it. Augie signed up for this. This is a really wild video. Oh, shit, now, forget Destiny. I don't give a crap about him. I don't give a shit about Destiny. I was smarter than all of them, and I knew Destiny was no good. It didn't, but here's Augie. This is how he feels. It sounds like a tryout. And I really don't understand why. I don't know why. I've never heard Augie express himself in this manner. It almost looks like he's trying to impress these guys. And it also shows that he's all about it. He threw in with these guys. He threw in with the guys that said I sent dick pics. He threw in with the guys that went after Star. He's thrown in with all these guys. Whether he does know it or he doesn't know it, it really doesn't matter because he's grown up and he's responsible. So when you throw in with those guys and it doesn't go your way, you take the L. Listen to Augie. Throw in
5:33:22. 5:33. Oh, is this the Augie crash out?
He's sitting there being like, oh, Nick Fuentes like lies about me and says that I tried to deplatform him, when that's exactly what he tried to do back in 2019. Even situations like that, it's like, that's bullshit. There's
2019. What are we talking about?
clips if you're reporting his Twitch account. He's a liar. He's a chronic liar. He's a narcissist. He's a drug addict.
Wait.
He's a liar. He's a chronic liar. He's a narcissist. He's a drug addict. He's an unstable, emotional retard. He's a piece of shit.
He's actually right, but it's that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like just the passion. I've never seen this from him.
Shit to the people around him. I really hate Destiny. I really hate him. And I hate that people are so stupid that they still buy his bullshit to this day. You have no excuse.
Did you ever think that they don't buy his bullshit and they don't care because his enemies, it's almost like a Trump situation, his enemies are worse than he is?
Is after Pixie. Before then,
like I feel like I do political commentary. I'm not even that involved with these people anymore. Like Jessica
he never really was
only here as my #1 power fan because I
yeah, and you know what? He did you a lot. He made you palatable. You ought to, your creepy ass ought to get. Destiny should get on his hands and knees and kiss Queeman's ass for helping keeping his career alive. Because Queeman and J-Stalk have made themselves more repulsive than Destiny, if that's possible. I mean, for no other reason, the guy saying dating BPD girls is rape dates BPD girls. In fact, the same one. Destiny sloppy seconds.
Powered this guy so much after stream to like host him and shit to have a career. Like I feel like I've built so many careers or helped so many people. It's such an unhinged opinion to have about me. Like,
well, you're not very likable, but my point is the passion. He threw in with them. He threw in with them. Augie did an entire video, didn't even mention the wedding part. And that's what really pissed a shit ton of people off. Was the fact that, forget your fucking debate bro bullshit. The guy was coming up on his wedding. These guys clearly didn't care. They were clearly pushing him right before it happened. That's all people saw. The biggest thing I see is Willie's, I said it before. Yeah, I think Willie should have probably came up with the proof, so to speak. But to be honest with you, it wouldn't have mattered. Everywhere J-Stalk and Queeman go, there's doxing. Don't believe me? Ask Hutch. Maybe that's part of the reason. One of the biggest libs in the space said, yeah, I just talked to this guy and might started seeing all sorts of weird stuff. Everywhere they go. So why should Nick have to speak out on it? What? So and let's see. Don't listen to Chud's horse shit about his disappointment that he didn't speak out on it. He's disappointed they didn't take their side. That's it. That's all there is. There's no disagreement in this crowd. They say there is. They say there's discussion. It's a front. It's a lie. They're just a bunch of fucking losers. That's it. I mean, honestly, Chud reminds me of Mudahar a little bit. I mean, do you think he went to some esteemed university? Guy covers YouTube drama like it's like he's working for the Washington Post. Get the fuck out of here. You're not even good enough for the Mirror. I mean, give me a break. And it's laughable. No one outside the spectrum could ever buy into this hair-splitting nonsense. So, yeah, he didn't put it out there, but people are pretty sure. This has happened before. Does anybody remember Brett Bong? Well.
Yeah.
Wherever he went, there was CP. I had fans in my Discord started getting sent CP. So we reported him to the police. Did we 100% know? No, but we had a bunch of other reports. I saw it happen when I was unbaited in the old baited or Keemstar thing. And you know what? This is a pretty good chance. We don't have CP in the Discord on a regular basis. So, yeah, I called the police. That's what I did. That's all. It's completely circumstantial evidence. Base Pill, you're on here.
Hello, this is Britbon, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to call in. What's up, man?
How are you? That's Nick DiOrio hanging up on Brick Bong. How dare he? He didn't have all the evidence. Here's the thing, Brick Bong. You don't get attention.
Over it when you pull it in.
I know. He's like, I get to be on a channel. I get to be on a channel with like 700 views. This is the most views with attention. No, we're not giving it to you. We're just leaving. We're just leaving. We are just leaving this up to the cops, Brick Bong. Thanks for calling.
Hold on. Wait.
I don't want to do. We had about as much evidence as Willie did.
This is suspended Twitter. Okay. I was like, that's a different Twitter.
Just leave it. We have you threatened Colossal's family. You have lost. Oh, there is no fucking honest debate we're going to have. If you want to sue me, sue me. Go ahead with you living with your parents. He actually called. I did get like a bunch of handwritten letters by like judges all around, or solicitors around the UK. Never went anywhere. Of course, this is all about attention. Go to jail for calling the police? Sure.
Can we fucking get that clipped? I want that on Twitter.
This is a guy that said, this Brit Bong said it was somebody else. Somebody was doing it. He was trying. But everywhere he went, every community guy, everybody he hated just happened. Oh, somebody's doing this for me. Why don't you give me, it's going to sound familiar with Queen, why don't you give me the same generosity that you would give somebody else? No, absolutely not. You were quicker than I was. I thought about it. I was. Clearly, Nick should have entertained Brit Bong in a long debate about CP and why he shouldn't post to communities. Exactly. Do I agree that Willie should have put in his video? Yeah, but it doesn't undo. How about this? He lied about it. It still doesn't undo the video. It doesn't undo their page. It doesn't undo Queeman going on with a shit-eating grin about a hypothetical about Willie while there's doxes in the background. Well, I didn't do that on purpose. Get the fuck out of here. Right. Nobody bought it. In fact, nobody could possibly buy it unless they're in team sports. Unless they're on the island. Regular people. And you know what they said too? The excuse was, the only people who are saying this are Tommy fans. Yeah, because I got a ton of them. I'm killing it over here. And was it Tommy fans and Willie fans? And this is a big, terrible punching down situation. Guy, you draw more than I do. And you've been doing it for months, and you got CHUD support. I actively went against CHUD, lost followers, lost that stuff, knowing full well I would, because I'm actually principled. You guys pretend to be principled. And lo and behold, nobody still bought it. Yeah, it's all Tommy C's fan. And don't fucking blame Lolcow, because that just happened today. Your dud went out a couple days ago. I was setting him up for a fuck you. You know, you were just like, click, bye. God damn it, Brit Bong. One of Colossal's friends just deplatformed you again. Oh, how do you deal with it? Always getting deplatformed. This is how I feel about Jay stalking women. Yeah, I'm sorry. Goodbye. You know what? I would say you just got BTFO'd. Pow. Yeah, there you go. So, like, if you're gonna pretend not to understand this, but CHUD, I'm absolutely sure you know. I'm absolutely sure you didn't want to do this. So why does fucking Nick got to put a bullet in his head? That might not go his way either, by the way. Nick gonna come out, say Willie didn't put out enough evidence? Because I've got this lie stuff is just unbelievable. Nobody ever tells what the lie is. They just say there's not enough evidence when you really press them. And they're going to say, wait, what about this guy's reputation? What about what he did to Tommy? What about all the kind of stunts he was pulling with Willie going into this? What about spicy chat? You going to ignore all that? Well, I'm going to tell you something. It is circumstantial. I've seen some evidence. You can go into Kiwi Farms yourself. It's a big Queeman lover sending other Kleeman lovers who only have like 2 or 3 posts on Kiwi Farms, Willie Socks. Is that hard proof? Boy, it looks suspicious as fuck to me. And you know what? If he ever was to pull that out, it would look suspicious as fuck to the commercial. So you guys are so goddamn desperate. You know you're wrong, and you just need Nick to put his stamp on approval. So who's the bitch now? Aiden's begging. Chud's begging. The rest of them are begging. And when they don't get their fucking way, they say you're compromised. Well, you've pulled that card too many times. Nobody buys it. Nobody buys it. So they're just hoping to God that old Nicky comes around. You know what Nick decided? Operation Starve the Children, whether he wanted to or not. And they're starving. They're starving. And that's all you got, because it's over. I waited a couple days to do this just to show you. You've got nothing. Where's your last guest, Chud? Who are you going to feed off of? Who are you going to collab with to stab in the back? Everybody knows it. It's out there. What about Hutch? Why did that happen? Was it just a coincidence? No, it wasn't. It's the Spicy Chat crowd. A chat that's in your Discord. I can't be controlled. Hey, could you read some of the stuff I got here? I can't believe this from Crybilly. Imagine me making this a post in my Discord. All right. Can you read these for me there?
Yep.
Sure.
Yep.
Go ahead. Read all 4 of them if you could. I'm glad that I've never had it. This is what they have to do. This is what Chud Logic has to do in Spicy Chat. Go ahead.
Feel free to talk drama and talk your shit. Just act normal. Anything that brings my channel into serious disrepute, I will not tolerate. If you don't like this, you are free to set up your own server and fuck off.
Sounds fair. What else is there?
Anyone that thought it was a funny bit to have quote-unquote Cunny Gang or some other related pedophilic reference in their name can change it. In the future, such terms in your name will likely make you subject to ban.
What else?
Zero tolerance policy on anything NSFW. Anything close to lolly-related materials is an insta-ban with no unban. I have timed out 2 people for joking about it. Any further comedians joking about such materials will be insta-banned. No positive references to pedophile or lolly-related terms, even as a joke. Testing of this will be a ban.
This is a common practice. Don't pay no attention to this. Last one.
Just to be clear, I didn't see the thing that got posted. I was informed by my moderation team that it was an adult panty shot from the
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? This is your crew. These are your people. Queeman's the king of Spicy Chat. Am I saying that he's posting a lie? I don't know. But that's the quality of the character. This is why the public is like, right! You didn't try to fuck Willie's wedding. Mm-hmm. Your skulls and your bride isn't going to save you. No, it's actually going to crush you. And it did. Because normal people are like, I know what's going on there. Go ahead, finish up.
Yep. But looking through, some of you clearly think that making this place look like a hive of pedophile is a funny bit.
It's funny to me, I gotta admit. And you know why? You know why he has to warn him? Because if that was in my server, I wouldn't put a warning. I wouldn't make a big announcement. He'd have to fucking clear about 50% of them out. He's so audience captured, he's got to make announcements not to be a fucking pedophile! You know, that's how audience captured. He is an insecure, intellectual Napoleon complex. And I can see why he likes Gok, because it's probably the closest he could ever come to sucking his own dick. So go right ahead. Whine, cry, act like you've been ripped off. Nobody buys it for good reason. Well, if I just got you in for a debate. Not this time, pal. We have a new segment. It's called Hila Klein Kills Kids. I love this. Is that guy really 14? Ban him. Bye. I don't want kids in here. And don't go to spicy chat either if you know what's good for you. Jesus. Ban that guy immediately if he's 14. Doc, man. It's a joke. Ban him. No joke. Well, no, we can't have that. Green, clip him. Let me. In fact, I'll watch you. It's a joke. Oh my God. Well, I suck, so you won't have too much of a problem with this, will you? Okay. Bye, Green. An actual moron. Goodbye. More Hila Klein. All right, we're going to Hila Klein. Hila Klein does the IDF.
Okay, buddy.
Most people would think I was against Hila Klein. I'm actually for it, but that's just so funny to me. Queen defended whatever the fuck the Shotokan YouTuber. Shocking. Who knew? Maybe Queen doesn't have a lot of credibility. Call me crazy. Now, Willie does have to cross his T's and dot his I's. Guess not this time. I actually think he did. I don't even think it's fucking necessary. For the Britbong example I gave you. Everywhere he goes, there's doxing. Hutch can back that up. Hutch is incredible? I don't know. And that's the thing against me. He thinks he's so fucking smart. He thinks that nobody sees this. And he thought that he was going to be able to play Willie's docs and play stupid after he got caught. He really did. No. Not going to work. Starsky and Hutch? Yeah, Starsky and Hutch. You ever watch the show? It's a great show. Love that car. Shut up, Doug. Yeah. Duro comments on the Hila Klein. Support for Hila Klein is pivotal right now. Is he? All right. Pivotal? The drama. Oh, he's joking. The drama is escalating to a really scary place. All right. Well, maybe he's right. Asmund Goldstein, Hila Klein should report Hassan to the FBI. Based on what? I don't know. Maybe there's something here. If someone attacks Hila, they're going to go to jail. Why is he telling people? Oh, yeah. They're running around lying. Like she worked in an office, and they're making her. They make her seem like she's a fucking, well, you know. There she is. Let's see. What's wrong with him? Twitch doesn't care. He's making a direct and immediate call for violence against an American. Yeah, of course. Of course they don't. Why would they care? Hassan responds to Hilla's IG story, calling him out for his comments about her. This is literally girl bossing genocide. He comes up with he's creative with his bullshit.
Sam Parker was exposed by my husband to be disgusting creepers retaliated by calling for violence against me. Think back and you'll notice a trend. When he wants to get at Ethan, he attacks me. This is just another glimpse into the psyche of a man who does not see women as equal. Okay, dude. This is literally girl bossing genocide defense.
Gotta be honest, that Young Turk stuff you put on with that fucking dude bro shit. He's got a point. I mean, maybe it was a joke, but you're talking about banging chicks and fucking getting them to get what you want out of them. That was the whole thing. That was cool back then when you're a liberal. Now it's not. But hey.
Sam Parker was exposed by my husband to be disgusting creepers retaliated by calling for violence against me.
Yeah. Don't say you're 14. Let's say.
That's crazy. It is what it is, I guess.
The resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like was Hila Klein a general? No, she's a fucking secretary. What the fuck she have to do with an illegal occupying force? It's really unbelievable. This is CHUD Logic was this close to being able to support Hassan. He was so close to pleasing his commie buddies. But then that goddamn Nick Diorio ruined it all.
Additionally legal. Okay.
So we did an operation anyway, and we left it in charge of morons like Aiden and Queeman, and they fucked it. What's his yeet? Willie Mack and Nick Diorio have in common?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, they all fucked Queeman in the ass and got away with it. It's fucking total rape.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just the
Hey,
truth.
they're part of the rape machine.
Yeah,
The ultimate rape
the ultimate rape machine. It's the ultimate rape team. Yeet, Nick Diorio, and
Willie Mack.
and Willie Mack. Queeman stood up to those predators. Didn't go well. Get him next time, kiddo.
No, it's not. If somebody attacks Hila Klein, they're gonna go to jail.
Yeah, no shit, you fucking moron. I'm talking about in her participation in an illegal raid in the West Bank.
Participation in a raid of female?
She apparently, from what I'm hearing from chat, she was apparently in a ride along, but she stayed in the car.
Of course, she's a woman. He doesn't know that? The only women that get their hands dirty, like right in there, could get shot, are fucking medics. And I'm willing, and it's not that common. You have to be the biggest. You have to be as badass as Emery. Not every woman is a fucking G.I. Jane. Certainly not every guy is a G.I. Joe. So you have to be the biggest badass for a female to go to combat. I would love to know if there was a single combat medic that Vegas served with that was female. I'm interested to know that. I bet there wasn't. That's a very rare role. What the fuck would she be doing anywhere near that shit? Unbelievable. No, I did not.
Vegas
Thank you,
yeah.
Vega. Nope.
Listen, fuckhead.
God. He just lies without breathing. And that's what Queeman looks at Hassan as like, I could lie without consequence. I could say something absolutely fucking stupid and I'll make lots of money and everybody praise me. And if anybody points out my bullshit, I can attack them.
Oh, God. No, it's not. Yeah, of course if someone were to attack Hila Klein right now, of course they should.
The Viper in Vietnam was vehicle. I've heard of stuff like that. I've heard of Russian snipers during World War I. It's not common. And in the modern army, they're not going to have a woman kick down a fucking door. And what's the thing? Hey, there's women are combat pilots as well. What does a sniper and a combat pilot and a medic have in common, Gina? Excuse Gina. Jesus Christ. Was that
What the
Jeannie? What happened there?
I don't even know what you said because I kind of zoned out.
What
and then I heard
does
Gina and I was
what
like,
does
the fuck?
a sniper, a combat pilot, and a combat medic have in common? All roles women can have. Dangerous roles, brave roles, badass shit. They're not involved with on-the-ground fighting.
Mm.
You know what a raid is? On-the-ground fight.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
What do you think, the Israelis? What do you think? It's like the fucking movies? Like Lara Croft? Is that what you think? I bet he doesn't think that. I bet he knows it.
Should go to jail. What kind of fucking idiocy is this?
We had a dedicated badass pilot. She's called the Sky Priestess. I'm sure she was a better soldier and a bigger badass than I could ever hope to be. I'm not downing females. They're not put in positions like that. And you know what? Thank God. I know some girls would agree with me, but disagree with me. And you know what? Go to Ranger School, break the glass ceiling. I would like to live in a world where you don't have to do that. That's my opinion. I don't hate you. I just, I don't want that.
Oh my God.
Why is he telling people this? Why would he be what is wrong with you?
It's funny. What's wrong with you? He looks like he's being shamed.
Do you think he'll get banned for this? At this point, I don't think so.
No, of course not. Of course not. Jeff Bezos is probably the only guy that could fire Hassan.
I think that Twitch just doesn't care. I do. I think that Twitch they're so ideologically captured by...
Yeah, Twitch is so woke. That's why they fucking never...
Yeah, I saw your fucking boss. He's woke as fuck. It's true.
Or ban your bitch ass, dude.
Oh, and creeping in on the girl streamers too.
Hey, listen, the only reason they don't ban his bitch ass is because there was a little too much of it. And Aspen's got the money to defend themselves, and they've lost a couple lawsuits over the years. I've covered them when I was back when I was doing total gaming drama and stuff. They've lost a few. Like, I mean, this guy has serious money.
I don't know if they're actually intentionally obtuse or they're this stupid.
I don't know. You don't seem to know women aren't fucking on the ground combat. How obtuse are you? Let's see. Hassan brushes away Hillary controversy, focuses on Destiny. When all else fails, Destiny is a sex pest.
Good Lord.
It works, though. I mean, it's true.
Against me. So I think it's a little bit different than just like immature online gossip slop. At what point does it turn into like a real crime? I think this is the point where it has turned into a real crime.
Oh, it's against you, though, huh?
But will you consider it to be something beyond online gossip slop when I either get deplatformed or when I get killed, potentially?
He has the balls to fucking pull that. You know, he sounds like, do you remember those goddamn grifting females during Gamergate saying everybody had a fucking sniper rifle? But yeah, that's what he sounds like. You know, son, you're a bitch.
By a psychotic cult fan.
It's funny when you get these lefties. Look at Queeman now. Poor me. J-Stock. Oh, poor me. I called a guy a rapist for banging BPD girls. Then I banged his BPD girl. Poor me. It's really something.
I mean, that's a death threat. If I can't be upset about an active death threat,
call the cops. Stop being a bitch. Call the cops. You have the right to call the cops. I wouldn't call you a bitch for calling the cops. No one has the right to kill you. Call the cops. Call the cops. You can't. It's probably none of it's fucking credible at this point. You're trying to silence your critics. Here's what I do. Go back and fucking shove your face full of drugs like you did right after the content nuke.
But what can I be upset about if an active death threat is considered gossip slop online?
Call the cops, stupid. He's just looking for sympathy. It's pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of taking care of his son, who's now turned into a Nazi. We'll get into that. Honestly, I think I could justify attacking, killing Hassan IRL for statements like this. Did what's his face say this? Or Pep? Oh, this is his fucking crazy ass community. You know where Queeman and J-Stock come from? Destiny's community. Destiny, this is just so far beyond the pale. It's actually unbelievable. Is he responding to this shit above?
I'm not sure.
Oh, concern. Destiny, Pepe say less. Put me in the screenshot. Wow, lives matter. Arthur, Mitch, Cinema. Feels weird, man. Destiny, say no more. Salute Pepe Steer. Okay, never mind. I'm re-googling this shit because I was under the impression. But he's just as crazy. They, you know, it's so funny. They all do the same shit. They all bitch about doxing. They all dox each other. They all talk tough. Yep. When they're on the heels, they're victims of, and they're about to be murdered. All of them. All of them.
Just does not meet cattle.
I honestly, I think that's what we'll see next if Queeman fails again. He'll say his life's in danger. There you go. Oh, my life's in danger. Feel bad for me. Wow, wow. And they'll make fun of Boogie. He actually does mean Gen X. I mean, they all stretch the tooth, shoehorn everything. Let me see this stuff. Asmongold thinks Silicon will report to the FBI. I don't know. Let me see.
If it's your favorite podcasters like Wife that participate in these raids, the violence that the Palestinians engage in an act of resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal, definitionally legal. Okay? It's just the truth. And
no, it's not. If somebody attacks Hila Klein, they're gonna go to jail. Why is he telling people this?
Wait a minute. Is he taking them out of context a little bit? Isn't he talking about... Who are you talking about in the theater?
I thought he was talking about the palace.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about it in theater, too.
Why would he be set? What is wrong with you? Do you think he'll get banned for this? At this point, I don't think so. I think that Twitch just doesn't care. I do. I think that Twitch...
Wait, is she saying about her? I think he's just talking about...
If it's your favorite podcast, there's like a wife that participated.
Oh, I missed it. Hold on. Listen to this. Listen to this.
If it's your favorite podcast, there's like a wife that participated in these raids. The violence that the Palestinians engage in an act of...
So you kill an American citizen?
Resistance against this illegal occupying force is literally legal, definitionally legal. Okay? It's just the truth.
Only when... Actually, Geneva Convention only covers active duty.
And...
No, it's not. If somebody attacks Hila Klein, they're gonna go to jail.
So I had this out of order.
Why is he telling people this? Why would he be set? What is wrong?
Yeah, he sits there and does something like that and turns around. People are going to kill me. It's really unbelievable. They all do it. I bet Destiny will do it too one day if he thinks it'll work.
With you. Do you think we'll get banned for this?
I'm actually thinking, I don't know if the FBI, man, maybe. It's federal. They're both in California. I think about, I got this far left terrorist sympathizer. I'm a resident in LA, so are they. And this guy saying that wifey, meaning me, a famous podcaster, is a legitimate target. Guy speaks to tens of thousands of people, probably millions when it gets on YouTube. Yeah, that's worth a call. Absolutely. I don't think that's even overreacting now that I think about it a little more. No, sure. It's worth a call. Sure.
At this point, I don't think so. I think that Twitch just doesn't care. I do. I think that Twitch they're so ideologically captured.
I don't care. What else we got? Helicard responds to Hassan calling her valid military. It's like she's not. Hassan Piker was exposed.
Okay, buddy.
My husband was disgusting. Hassan Piker, who was exposed, my husband was disgusting treat. Remember, you brought him in too. I hope Ethan and Helen call the cops on Hassan. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I don't think that's over the top. No, not when he has that many people, She's a middle-aged woman, for Christ's sake, you cocksmoker. Hassan Piker was exposed by my husband for being a disgusting creep. He has brutality recording for violence against me. Yeah, she has. Think back and you'll notice a trend. When he wants to get Ethan, he attacks me. This is just another glimpse into the psyche of a man who does not see women as equal. I don't know why he would have. See, they always... Liberals. Ugh, I don't care. All right. When was this? Yesterday? 18? That was today. Wow, what we want. This might grow. On the day he goes viral for targeting Hila. Why Hila Klein? If I went and killed Hila Klein right now, is that going to help these kids in Palestine? Oh, wait a minute. You just hate Jews. I'm sorry. I got off track for a second. Target Hila Klein via radicalized audience. Hassan tags YouTube asking them to take action against Destiny. You were this close, Chud. This close. Almost. I guess now you can go after Diorio as much as you want now. Or can you? The liberal version of having a trans son. Jesse Forzi, stop telling people a Nazi is a slur. Embrace it. I'm a Nazi. He's totally doing. I am the man of the house. He's totally doing this to rebel against Destiny. I don't believe he's a Nazi for a minute. And you know what's really sad? To get his dad back, which something tells me wouldn't bother him that much to begin with. He's going to ruin his own name. Because unfortunately, the woke crowd doesn't care if you said it. How old is Nathan? Do we know?
I think Destiny's son.
Yeah. That's him right there.
I think he's like 14, 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel I have nothing but empathy for Destiny's son. Nothing. 14 years old, talking like that. I showed this to my wife today, and she said he is not allowed to have a social media account until he's 18 and he's emancipated. And he said, well, they might have to do it in school. Like they have to have work groups in what do they call WhatsApp? Well, then they can be in WhatsApp. But I don't think my daughter might have one now because she's emancipated under German law. But yeah, like we didn't allow her to have a Facebook because look what he's doing. He's destroying himself to get back at his dad. That's not funny. I don't want to clutch pearls, but it's not funny. I feel bad. No, I'm not going to use that word because that's too. It's not fucked up because it's true what I was about to say, but I'm not. It's unnecessary. I can't imagine it was easy to have Destiny as a dad. And here's another thing. I remember this video, and I think he took it down or tried to. I remember Nathan sitting on his lap. This is around 2017, and his eyes were like this big. And he's like, my dad, and he plays StarCraft, and then he taught me how to do this, and you can see like Destiny's kid just like his dad's like the most awesome dude in the world. And when your dad was a fucking YouTuber, you might think he's awesome too. And I remember, I don't know if it was deceptively edited. I don't remember, but I just remember Brittany kind of focusing in on him rolling his eyes. And I remember that it never sat right with me. That's all I needed to say. I didn't need to get to Cherry to realize something was wrong. Oh, this is one of his posts. Withheld in Chechnya, Germany. Good thing I'm American. Yeah. We tried to throw a mole in the commentary. Not that far right. We try to throw a mole into the skinheads. Jesus. The Nazis were protecting the West from invading Poland. The Reich was a blockade against the USSR and the rest of Europe. They took up all the responsibilities of the failing Polish government. He's just copying and pasting the 1940 propaganda. The Polish government stated this explicitly multiple times: Hitler is a hero, and that Drew Pavlov, debate me. Is Drew Pavlov, is he Jewish? He's Ukrainian. Okay, I imagine. Well, he could be Jewish. A lot of Jews in Ukraine. My God, man. My God. All right, let me see if I can get this fucker back. I got to look into that. I don't know why he just goes dead after a while. It's so frustrating. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yeah, it's really strange.
Let's see. Where'd it go? Oh, that's the wrong fucking screen. I'm an idiot. That's why.
Good Lord.
Yeah. I don't know. I am sorry.
Yeah, Boomer C.
That. I don't know why it does this. It's so annoying. But I just gotta get that chat in from my peeps.
Gotta represent.
I think there's another one. That one didn't even go through it all. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, bro.
Nah.
There it is.
Shit's whack.
It's whack, yo. It's whack. That's what I think of when, cause like I think of the '90s when I think of like Queen and them all acting like they're smart. I feel like it's like a white guy go, "Yo, that's whack, bro. It's whack." Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. What? Damn, man. That's what I say when they're acting like that. It's so funny. Watch College Dropouts. And you're actually in the academic field. Do you guys like run into that? I know you're working your way to your master's, and I know you're going to school even after that. But is there like when I was in the Army, we saw wannabes. Is there like wannabes? Yeah. Does Queeman qualify? Does he fit the type of the guys you see like trying to be wannabes? Or no? Are they a different type? Be honest. You don't got to placate me because that's what he comes up to me. No.
I'd say they're a different type, but if I had to like say like what course he would fit in the most with,
Yeah.
philosophy.
Oh, the philosophy crowd. Destiny took philosophy too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the ultimate
they're some of the most insufferable people.
Yeah, I know. The ultimate discipline of fucking regurgitating. You can sound brilliant by saying brilliant things that other people said a long time ago.
Well, so I heard this from a friend because he did classics, and so he had to take some philosophy classes. There was this philosophy student who said it was bad practice to use like quotations from secondary sources. So he went through university somehow scraping by without using any quotes.
Oh God! Well, actually, that guy's a genius. I mean, come on.
No. Because he has nothing to back up what he's saying. It just sounds like Queeman.
A ruffled trouble. So what's the issue with Queeman hating DeOrio? It's kind of funny since every time DeOrio talked about him, he praised him on the Willie Mack stuff. Is that really just glazing? Is it really just glazing DeOrio or Ethan? Well, yeah. I'll tell you what it is. It's much simpler. It's YouTube clout. That's it. You have to be in opposition. He's the ultimate, oh God, I always forget the fucking word. Contrarian. You have to be in opposition to move up. Why do you think CHUD tried to float starting with Nick? What was the word CHUD used? Outrageous?
Boy orgy is in the fucking fire.
Egregious.
Egregious. This is
Like,
egregious.
I don't know, man. It just feels a bit like recusing yourself from this is wild to me.
It's wild to you.
And
How
it's,
so?
Disappointing that he's not willing to hold his friend to task for what is, I think, quite an egregious act. And
Why don't you review the video? Has he reviewed the video? That said why it was egregious? Funny how it had no impact.
Obvious that
That's the thumbnail.
goes against all the principles that are espoused in the commentary community.
The principles. I love how not taking their side is a violation of your personal principles. Imagine that guilt trip. You would think these people are all Catholic.
It's just kind of like, oh, this is just inter-commentary shit. I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like it's just inter-commentary shit.
It's a bunch of bullshit. No, you're right. You're right. It's Queeman's a doxer. And he tried to play off. He tried to play it off like it was just a hypothetical and an accident. And nobody bought it. And now you want Nick to save Queeman from the doxing that he's done. All right. Good luck, my friend. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, let's flip back to Nathan. I'm going to read this. If anybody thinks that Nathan's really a Nazi and if he's not just going through a tough time, I'm going to read this just to put things in perspective because this is rough. The problem is not the internet. The problem is my father. The problem is my mother. The problem is that I had to grow up without one concurrent present father in my life while being berated and yelled at by my mom constantly. I know how that goes, kid, because as soon as my dad left, it was the same fucking thing. And always being targeted with nonstop shaming. Imagine it's not my fucking job to raise myself, but my dad made it my job to learn how to become a man without a father. My mom made it my job to become mentally stronger than she, in spite of her constant belittling. I'm just sick of living the way I am. I hate everyone. I don't have any actual friends, only two. If they're two good ones, you're lucky. But I hear you. You know, when you're in high school, you think you need more than two friends.
Yeah.
Because everybody, you don't.
Yeah.
After this is over, kid, I promise you it won't matter. That whole thing, like the biggest crowd, that means the better. Now, all that stuff goes away. When he's 14, 4 more years, don't worry about it. 4 more years, you only want 2 friends. Maybe a little more after that. Maybe after college. I don't have any plan for my life, and I don't care. I just don't care about anything anymore. It sounds like I'm saying it's everyone's fault. Yeah, a little bit, but I don't know if my bias to destiny's kicking in or I've been in his shoes. I'm not sure. But mine is because it's everyone's fault but mine. It's probably somewhat your fault. But you are the kid, in fairness. I do not respect my mother. I do not love my mother. I only live with my mother. There are good times, but every good time I have with her is overshadowed by an even worse time. My father isn't even my father, it feels like. No one actually took the time to raise me. Fuck everyone. Look, I'm not going to dump on Destiny for being a bad dad or something like that, but I have a great deal of empathy for that kid. And this is why you don't give your kids fucking accounts so they turn on you. Well, next thing my son gets Facebook. My dad farts a lot. Let's take some calls. Let's take Doug. Jump in. Talk about anything. Open phone. Doug, you're on.
All right.
What do you got?
I do feel sorry for the Nathan kid. I heard that, I don't know if you read the ones from the Discord one.
No, I think I did. I almost got choked up, so no.
Yeah,
but that what I just read pretty much summarizes it, right?
Yeah. It
okay,
does.
I know that I did hear that, and I actually got a lump in my throat. I had the person that was reading it to me. I had to tell him to stop. It was awful what happened to that poor kid. But go ahead.
Because I understand and I could relate. The problem is
real quick, Doug. Listen, I want to make this abundantly clear. This is not me concerned trolling Destiny. Notice I didn't. Notice I didn't attack him. I hate that. I am showing empathy for this kid. I'm not going that poor kid just because I hate Destiny so much. I don't like Destiny, but I don't make it my fucking job to hate him.
Exactly.
It's not my bad. Just to make sure I am not concerned trolling. I am concerned.
Oh, I know.
And only concerned to the point where it's sad. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not telling anybody else to do anything about it either. Go ahead, Doug.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's it sucks because he was at the age of 3 and stuff like that happened. I mean, like, I don't know. It really does bother me, but it's not my problem. It's just you
have a way with words, Doug. Didn't we ever tell you that? I really feel bad, but kid, it ain't my fucking problem. Jesus, kid, stop pussy.
I mean, I'm just stating a fact,
Yeah, I care, but I don't care. I mean, it's not like, look, I wouldn't want him to get hit by a truck, but it's not like I'd stop my day over. Yeah, I get you, Doug. Have a good day. Doug. Bye.
All right.
Sim, man, what's up?
What? Dude, like while your show was going on, apparently Spicy Chat was paying attention.
Good. I'm glad. Enjoy. Enjoy your relevance fading. By the way, don't post lolly. It's against the rules, Spicy Chat. Listen to Chud. Listen to Chud.
Yeah.
I love how Chud goes from a star. I can't stop those guys to when somebody tries to get a bad Abanada's attention about me, he goes and clips it, and this stuff he goes and clips it. Here's how you know you get something banned in Spicy Chat. If Chud thinks it's gonna affect his money, that's how you know. That's how principled Chud is, Mr. Intellectual. Looks like a garden. Everybody says Keemstar looks like a garden gnome. Jesus Christ.
I just want to also point out that these are the guys that Aiden was proudly spouting about that.
I tell you something. What is Icy Chat?
It's just a version of Spicy Chat.
Yeah. So if Spicy Chat ever goes away, I guess that would be the new place to go.
Pretty much. I mean,
good luck, Aiden. I don't cover that pedo stuff, so I'll let that one slide. Right. Good luck, Aiden. Oh, these guys are great. I feel so wanted. I'm a part of a group. I was never part of a group because everybody thought I sucked.
No sweeping. We hold people to standards.
You hold people accountable. Yeah. Make sure they're posting lolly.
Thanks, Chud. Thanks, Green.
Come to Icy Chat. It'll be less censored. Chud's like a Nazi in there. Good luck, Aiden. Good luck. You jerk off. All right, let me take some other calls. All right, peace. Oh, old D's nuts. What's up, Mister I? Anybody bomb your neighborhood recently?
What, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to your aunt. Of course, I'm talking to you.
Well, why would anyone bomb my neighborhood?
I don't know. Didn't we bomb you recently, or let Israel do it, or something like that?
No, man, that was the 12-day war. Oh, we've had some incidents, they call it.
Oh, yeah.
They call it a gas leak, and they're probably assassinating a lot of cunts. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
probably what they're doing. Yeah. Thank you, Jack Walker.
Yep.
They're going to need
Anyway,
industrial
Tommy,
size.
just-
Oh, sorry, God. I got to read this real quick. They're going to need an industrial
Go for it.
size shop vac for that mess. Yeah, I know. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to congratulate you on your new deal with the devil.
Did you
know?
want? Well, at least this one I made myself, and it wasn't like, "Hey, this guy, he's a nice guy." Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're gonna do.
At least I know what I'm getting into. You know, I like all these people. It's gonna fail. It's gonna this. It's like, well, if it does, it's kind of my problem and not yours. Yes, overwhelming odds. We could go 3 for 3. No.
Yep.
We could go 3 for
Anyway,
3.
I'm just.
But I'm gonna have a nice
happy that
Christmas.
you
You know.
Yeah,
That's all
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
happy you won't fucking bitch about all these fucking subhuman British type goddamn
Yeah.
I'm Alex mimic motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know,
like
somebody
Peace
put
or
a
whatever
picture.
shit.
If somebody could find that, somebody put a picture, like did one of those face changes with Queeman and I am Alex, and they look the same. It was kind of funny. I wish I'd have saved that
They
picture.
do.
Yeah, they kind of look the same. Well, he did his face shift, and he still looked like Queeman, even though
Particularly if you're not white,
Yeah.
you know,
Jesus.
the fucking
you know, Queen,
they start to blend in.
Queeman's a different strain of cloud goblin. He's a cloud goblin that can't seem to get it because he overplays his hand. That's what he is.
But yeah, I'm happy for you, Tommy. You
Thanks, man.
stacked that paper.
Did you like it?
nigga.
Did you like it? Thanks, buddy.
Well,
Now you're
I
back?
don't know. Your co-host is a bit too lame for my taste, but yeah,
Really?
it's good.
Thanks. Well, I mean, you can always watch me here. I'm not giving up SFTP. I decided.
Oh, it's good enough. Don't get me wrong. It's just,
Actually, I want.
This
Oh
is
no.
better.
Man. Okay, don't worry. But I'll still be around. But I got to be honest
Yeah,
with
I know.
you. Doing that's a relief for me.
I know it is.
That's like a dream
That's why
come
I'm
true.
encouraging you.
I love it. So thank you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't fucking care. Well, I mean, I like you to like it, but you know, it's not your bag. It's not your bag. You like a little more of this commentary horseshit, and I promise to be a pain in their ass. And sounds like I'm doing a good job.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I just love honest people. You know, that's
All
why I
right,
love
well.
you.
Well, thank you.
from the
I'm
fucking
glad you
start.
feel that way about me, but I'm not perfect. Unlike Queeman. Talk to
I
you
know.
later.
None of us are. See you, Tommy.
Bye bye. Nor am I a victim, and Queeman isn't either. Lynn, you're on.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
You survived the Lola Carlisle song?
You like it?
Yeah. I'm not too fond of your co-host, but I think she could grow on me. Not my type.
She did everything I asked her to do.
She seems like a great co-host, someone who does her job. She's obviously very industrious on the side as well, as some people have mentioned.
I don't care.
But she's not my type.
None of my business.
Neither do I care. Neither do I care.
My
but
business. Yeah, exactly. I'm fucking totally liberal in that area. Fuck.
Who gives a shit? Who gives
care.
a
She's a
shit?
good-looking girl. She wants to make a
No,
little
but
extra. She
I
wants to
had
make a
to-
little extra money being a good-looking girl. Now, there's consequences with
Yeah,
that.
sure.
But that's her problem, not mine.
course.
She's not my daughter.
Yeah. As long as we don't have to see you on Twitter, it's fine.
Fuck.
No, I had-
Get some
two
Christian
questions.
wacko to lecture her. Maybe that'll help. Yeah. Stop doing it. But go ahead, Lynn.
First, are we getting a birthday stream?
Yes. Pretty sure.
Good.
Yes. Yeah.
Second, and you haven't answered.
Might be the
this.
last one. Might be
When
the
is
last
Beta
one.
coming back.
Might be the last one. It's not. Look, the odds are with Beta. First of all, I as of 72 hours ago, it was a no. Obviously, if I'm working there next in a couple months, that's when the Beta. I think it's in May, the 10-year anniversary. Obviously, if I'm working for Keem, I would do it, 100%. I don't know if Clown, and I'm not going to pressure Clown to do it.
No,
But but if I'm working for Keem, I'd do it, and it's fine. It is 10 years later. You believe that?
Just get like a clip of Clown and just loop it in the background. Him going, yeah, every couple of minutes. There you go. Have it anyway.
Yeah. Do you want Beta to
It's
come
like
back? We have done some comeback episodes and stuff over the years. I mean, we've done a few. You're never
I
going to
really like the last one you three did. Like, it was really good.
Well, there is. I've had chemistry with a lot of guys. I've had pretty good chemistry, but it's just development. I have pretty good chemistry with her. So, Dead on Dave. I got good chemistry with her. I have good. If he ever committed, and he can't because he's a normal person and not an autistic retard. First, I have really good chemistry with. When what's his name? AC was locked in. I at times I had really good chemistry with him. But I have to admit, nothing comes close to those two for some reason.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like really, really good. And not just being a fanboy. It's really, really
Clown says
good.
it's too good. That's why it doesn't work.
Yeah,
Like
fuck
the
Clown. Just come back. Come on.
No,
Who
it's
cares?
too good. We're all egomaniacs. That's the problem.
You're an
Keem-
egomaniac.
Yeah, I am too. Me and Keem had a conversation about that today. He was very happy, and he's like, "We can't do this fucking 3 times in a row. Let's make money." I'm like, let me make you money. Actually, I'll tell you what Keem said, which is a little different. He said, "We're gonna butt heads. Let's not fucking ruin it this time." And I'm thinking to myself, well, I wouldn't have done it the fucking last time 2 times either. but I thought it was sincere. See, I think
Is it just me, or does it seem like
he's in a
like he got married?
He's in a very comfortable place. No, he hasn't got married yet.
Yeah.
He's in a very comfortable place.
Oh, not yet. Fuck.
He loves what he's doing. And I think even more so than some of the other stuff. Because remember I used to bitch about him moving the chess pieces because it was one fucking podcast? Well, when you're running a radio station and you're station manager, you're moving the chess pieces all the time. So wherever that energy comes from, maybe it can be focused into this. Some people are going to lose. I look, I was talking to Ziley about it. If PewDiePie wants my time slot, Keem's going to hire him. I mean, I feel bad for the guy who took his place, but it was almost like a bigger YouTuber game. But that could happen to any one of us. And if the thing were to grow, and he can get mainstream YouTubers in there, we're like an expansion. Like the whole thing is like an expansion team space. You don't know, you're European. Okay, when a new baseball team or a basketball team is put into the NBA or MLB or NFL, they're called expansion teams. And basically, they scrape the bottom of the barrel. Right, MLS too. The bottom of the barrel, whoever's professionals left, and they kind of cram on one team. Their first season is usually atrocious. Like they get the shit kicked out of them until they're able to kind of mix match, spend money, and then build a team. That's an expansion team. That's the stage I think Lolcow's in now. I hope that's true, but I think as it gets bigger, I don't think everybody will be there. I don't think the original cast will be there.
No, and
with the possible exception
it's
of
run like
Keem
a,
and Boogie.
like a company, like a radio
It
station,
feels
like a television.
I can go into the, I can go into the, Lolcow Discord right now. Request help. I will be assigned a thumbnail maker or a something like that. Assuming they're around, touch base, any kind of graphic, and all I got to do is ask for it. It's a lot more organized than I thought.
Sounds more organized than some companies I've worked for.
It's a lot more. Well, I mean, when I heard about the spinoffs, I was like, "Oh, that's just Keem's gone crazy." That's what I thought. I didn't know it worked. I had no idea it worked.
No, I haven't been keeping up with it either. I was like, better catch up. Tommy's back.
I
thought it was all kind of like failing.
I'm sure everybody's going to say I went back for the money, and fine, money's certainly a part of it. I'm not going to fucking lie to you.
Yeah, but
if it was just money alone, I wouldn't have left. It was like a whole project that fascinates me. And by the way, he's been pretty clear. He expects, and he gave me a number to produce, but I don't mind that because that's what every other company in the world does.
Yeah, you have key performance indicators, as they're nicely called.
And Howard Stern can get syndicated and move into my market. It used to happen all the time. Moving to Philadelphia, the morning host was gone. You move into freaking Atlanta, the morning host was gone. That could happen to me too. It happened to the guy I replaced.
I just gotta kill him first.
Now I feel bad for that guy a little bit. He really, I know he worked.
I understand that.
He worked really hard. He worked really hard. I'm keeping the name of the show kind of for him. Because I probably could have told Keem, get rid of the cafe, get rid of this. Nah, keep it. That'll be his permanent imprint on him because he set the way. If it's really successful, I guess it's the least I could do for the guy. You know, I'm not. Here's the thing, as you can tell, I am not a burning inferno of ambition. I don't particularly.
What are you talking about?
I'm a counterattack.
1 million subscribers.
I'm a
Any year now.
I'm a counterattacker. I'm not an attacker. Counterattacker.
Too lazy to be the other way. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
You gotta piss me off to get me moving. You know, it doesn't work.
Comes from
The
getting
main
old.
show doesn't get many views. The spin-offs can be doing financial space. The main show doesn't get many views. Well, but Bowie, it holds like. You see the money they're making?
It's the money. The money.
The money is insane.
It's not the
I'm
ads.
gonna
it's the
tell you, like, so
donations.
I get the channel, right? And I'm told this is the worst slot. It's been doing the worst, blah, blah, blah. Be a good month for me. I would have took it. Well, it could be there if I take the whole thing home. You know.
But they've built this whole structure of having just all the whales be there, and it's all for the whales and the donators. And
Probably
they
wouldn't
pay
survive
chat-
this
They're
structure
getting a shit bunch.
if the numbers wasn't generous from the fans. I think it would have. But here's the thing. I think what the fans are investing in, and what I think that the hosts will get better. Bowie, how did I do? Was I any good? I thought I did all right. You know, and I think it's just going to get stronger. And if it gets more mainstream, and one of the shows take off, you know, like you get bigger and attract bigger and bigger talent. You get a situation 2 hours. I keep all the money. They're mainstream YouTubers would jump on that for extra cash. You know. I didn't watch.
Having heard some vague numbers, it sounds like a good.
Bowie, you've been around since I think 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know. It's not as good as Howard and Prime, but I think it was pretty good. It's a little more high energy. I thought it was pretty good. Whatever. You know, it's what it is. Still keeping my foot in the commentary.
She wasn't dressed as Boogie.
Yeah. And if this is how it ends, that's great. I got my own morning show, brah. And it feels like it.
Oh, shut up. We all know how it's going to end is when you die. You will do this until you die.
I think I might. My wife said something about this. You know, probably it's like, well, I'm going to last a couple months. And she goes, something will pop up because something always does. And then you end up coming up with the money. Yeah, probably. You know, and Willie said something to the effect, because I'm always bitching about being too old for this. And he said, yeah, but other people could grow old too. And the 50-year-old YouTuber is not going to be that outrageous. It just depends on what part of YouTube he's in, you know. He's probably right. But Shock Jock, sports guy, you can be 50, 60, 70 on YouTube as long as you're like connected with people, you know. The nephews. Yeah, I'll check it out. I hope you do well, Tommy. I always love more content, you know. And there's different kinds of shows. There's like, I'm not going to be insulting clown shows like they're, you know, pies in the face. There's talk shows. There's Xylee with their own unique kind of thing. You got the main cows. Wings is back. In fact, it's going to be on in an hour. It's exciting, you know, and it's so cool because, like, all right, coming up after this, Xylee, go check her out. Hit stream, and boom, they all go over there. It's such a cool feeling. You know, and here's another thing about the lolcow thing, and it's something that I've said before. The fans are passionate about the community. Like, I personally, the LCU, it's like, all right, you know, it's like, but they feel a part of that team. They're wearing it like a goddamn badge.
Yeah,
and
it looks like
that's nice. If you're the content, you're on the receiving end of that. Yeah, I might think it's like a little silly, but hey, that's it. You know,
if it works,
and I'll probably be in there having talks with it. The Discord's constantly full of people constantly bullshitting. You know, you have to
it's kind of filtered out the worst ones too, no?
Yeah, you have to pay $10 to get in there. That's not cheap.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
people
this
want
long
it
into the run.
It's really wild. You know, it's really wild thing. You know, I mean, the only thing is when you're paying for it, they can fucking jump in your ass. You know, but
I'm gonna throw you $500. Let him. Come on, tell him to fuck off afterwards.
Well, Kim says you're smart. You'll go in there a lot. You know, I wonder, do they have a place where I can stream in there? Play Daisy.
Probably get one made.
I have to check if I can do that because they did that before. Don't they have a stage?
Yeah, I think they do. I don't know if they have one for cafe.
Yeah, lolcow stage. Yeah, I can do it. Boom. Yeah, I think I have access to it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the thing's fucking huge. You know, I know it's going to sound like I'm sucking this dick, and I don't care. What Keem's done is fucking brilliant. You know? Considering
Probably one of the better things he's ever done.
He's got stone amateurs with no broadcasting experience keeping this afloat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can make fun of those guys. I'm sure Ken did his best. You know, I'm sure Ken did his best.
Cats.
You know, imagine down the road. You know, everybody say like Tommy killed it. Tommy had 10 years experience.
Okay, buddy.
Well, lucky there. Breakfast and beer. Walked so cafe could walk slightly fast. Fuck you. Thanks.
Waddle.
Thank you, Teddy. All right, I'm out of here. Let's do Pats. I remembered it myself, Jeannie. I didn't need you.
Hey.
Yeah, but did you remember what you also said you were gonna do?
What else was I gonna do?
Starts with an A, ends with a W. After show.
Yeah. I was gonna announce that afterwards. Yeah. I'm doing an after show.
Okay.
I'm doing an after show. In fact, I'll do a freebie. How about that? Free after show. I'll take your fucking locale questions if you want. You know, we'll talk about locale. I just want to do that, but I got to keep this a little separate. I don't think he wants me, making this locale too, or he hates that. In fact, I did my job promoting it, but we're back to doing what we're doing. I'm looking forward to whatever heart attack I cause over the next couple hours. It's really nice to wake up in the morning and see them all have fucking heart attacks. I actually like when they make fun of
Careful
me.
you don't kill them, man.
Aiden took this hysterical picture of my gut. I have to admit, it was pretty fucking funny. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on.
Oh, it's so good.
It is really funny.
Come on, fitness arc when.
Yeah, I'll see you later. I'm probably. Yeah, the penguin. Yeah. Check this out.
Yeah,
I have to admit, he kind of got me here. I saw that. I was like, that's pretty funny. Fair enough. Well, the other thing is I think like we were watching Batman 2 or something, and I was walking around like that and shit, and fucking trying to figure out Tommy. So, that's fucking funny. Let's go. Maybe Chud will fucking run his mouth. I'd love to do that. Maybe feel a little more motivated too. Who knows? Act like he's above it. What was it? I did Pats. We're doing Pats and then an after show. Where are my fucking Pats? Give me my Pats. Pats, please. Nesquik. Oh, brag. Nesquik's a fucking god tier. No idea how much this guy gives me a month. He's amazing. If you want to be on this list, by the way, you got to do 10. Goes to me, not 50% the Keemstar. Rex and V, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, G-Man, Gus Gaming. Oh, man. Not your typical mom. Really? Is that how I say that? He called in the other day. Riley? Taylor D, because really, Riley? Tommy C's cat. Really, donates a lot. I think he's always been a fan since locale. Taylor D, Tommy C's cat, Eni, Picklington, and Transformer Man, well done. How can you accuse me of doxing?
That's egregious.
Oh, it's egregious. You have no proof. How can you accuse me? Fucking jackasses. Chud's such a homo. It's egregious. How disappointing. Outrageous. This is so out of character. Stage channel. It's on SFTP radio. Lol, cow, talk. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Peace, Middle Eastern Greece. Bye. I got to hit this button, don't I? Bye. Doesn't go to another stream either.